Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. Spirit has messages for you. This is all about you. I'm excited about the weekly Wednesday, 10 o'clock, just 15 minutes. And just asking Spirit questions. Do you have any? If you're watching right now and it's live, please feel free to put in the chat questions about love, loving, could be self-love, could be a relationship that you're in with another. It could be that you want to date and it feels really scary and you want to meet the love of your life. Or you just, again, want to be really comfortable within yourself with everything going on. And everything's always going on, right? And yet just being in a place of peace is what Spirit wants for you. So I'm just going to begin, and if there's comments, great. If not, feel free to private message me if you have a comment about anything that Spirit says, or you'd love to have a conversation with me. I would be honored and feel privileged. Just private message me if that's what you would like. And this is always all about love. It's always all about you. And I'm going to invite the recognition of Spirit right now, so you can know that this is about you. Every message, whether it comes through as a we or an I, is about you. Okay? Let's go. I'm excited. Thank you, Spirit. So if you can, if it's safe, if you're not driving, and you are able to close your eyes wherever you are, and it's appropriate for you, please close your eyes with me for a moment and just feel your breath. And be reminded and remember that this breath is a divine gift to you from Spirit as all life. You, my beautiful friend, are an individual expression of this divine oneness as you. And this is all about you. So breathe with me. Let's take 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Excellent. Excuse me. I recognize its presence as me, as you, as all that exists. And I recognize it as this 15 minutes, as this sacred time that I get to spend with you, to share with you, to be with you, because there is only one. And from this place, I know that I am fully guided, fully supported, and fully loved as you are. And Spirit wants me to stop right here and talk about love. Talk about the love of who you are, regardless of anything that's going on in your life right now, regardless of the difficulties and experience, regardless of your past, maybe choices. And I know there's many choices I've made that didn't work out the way I thought they were going to, and yet they've taken me to today. Spirit wants you to know that your path is being guided by you as it. And what does that really mean? It means in this now moment, whatever's going on for you, you get to make a choice, and that's not always easy. And sometimes it feels really difficult. Sometimes it feels overwhelming and awful, and it's the last place you want to be, because you don't want to hurt yourself, you don't want to hurt another, you don't want to make a mistake, you don't want to screw up, and you just want things to be easy. And Spirit wants things to be for you as you wish it, as you desire it. And when we feel we're in the need, we get more things to be needy about. Not more things that we need, but more things that we get to be needy about, which is all about lack and fear and not having and mistakes and should have, and we feel out of control. Spirit wants you to know this is for you. This is for you to celebrate you, to be so gentle, and to start realizing that what you see on the outside, in this outside world, is all plastic. And what does Spirit mean by that? It means it's malleable, it's changeable. And yet, the parts of you that you are here to fall in love with, to fall in love with the essence of who you are unchangeable. Even if you're not expressing them. Love, compassion, joy, oneness, beauty, creativity, wisdom, intelligence are all virtues that live within you. And choice. It's because you have choice, my beautiful friends. Because you have choice that you get to choose and unchoose. I never realized that, and Spirit knows that. That's why I'm where I am today. By the grace, and I call God Source Spirit, Oneness, God, Goddess, Most High. I have lots of different names. Usually I use Spirit and God. That works for me. Whatever works for you is how you speak. It's really important. It's priority for you to have a relationship with the divine in whatever way works for you. Whether you talk to it, whether you think to it, whether you feel with it, whether you see with it, it's all one. It doesn't matter. It's the piece that's most important is that you're communicating. You're communicating from your heart, with an open heart, that you are surrendering to what you truly desire in this lifetime. You know, we've all heard it's not a dress rehearsal. And it's true. In this body, in this earth suit, and many of us have heard that term many times, in this earth suit, we get to make choices. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, intuitively. And that's why I'm telling you, you get to choose and unchoose whatever's going on around love. It's for you. You are choosing it. If it's not what you want, realize you just chose it, and maybe subconsciously. Maybe because that's what you grew up with. Maybe that's the way your parents were. Maybe you didn't know your parents. Maybe it wasn't a healthy relationship. Maybe you never knew you were worthy until this moment. Maybe this is like, I am? Yes. And the specific tools that you can start opening up to. Tools and techniques and systems, and yet it's all God. It's all Source. It's all Spirit, because Spirit loves you. And Spirit wants you, and this is the capital U, the I Am Presence, the All Life, wants you to celebrate you. Spirit wants you to be abundant, because that's who you are. That's your true virtue. Spirit wants you to fall in love with who you are, to be able to look in the mirror and say, I love you. I love who I am. Because that's the I Am Presence that will take you to where you choose your life to be. That's where you do have a choice. In every new now moment, and I think of them as nano moments because they're so quick. And we have hundreds of thousands of thoughts every single day. I think what I hear, 65,000 thoughts a day or more. I don't really know. What I do know is I never used to be able to hear my thoughts. I was so afraid to find out who I was, so afraid to trust myself. And yet, I do trust myself. I know that you have a right to trust yourself. You have a right to start listening to your intuition. You have a right to feel calm and peace and compassion for yourself. And most of all, forgiveness. That's been the key for me, to get to listen to my thoughts, to feel feelings, and to know I don't have to do any of it perfectly. You don't have to do it perfectly. Because the I Am Present as you, those infinite, unchangeable virtues of who you are, always will live on. That's who you are. And you get to choose. You get to take baby steps. You don't have to change everything in your life. What about if today you give yourself permission to feel joy, to feel peace, to feel calm, to feel love, to feel loved? Whatever it is all about you. What is it in your life you would most like to have different around love? Whatever that is, you can have it. It can be that way. Listen to your thoughts of what Spirit wants to tell you. And Spirit says this through me a lot, often. And I'm grateful for it because I need to be reminded of it. Everything that I share, I need to be reminded of it. We all need to be reminded because we're not here to do anything perfectly. I get to be perfectly imperfect. You get to be perfectly imperfect. I get to screw up. You get to screw up. And then we get to say, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that didn't work out right for me. I get another chance. I'm going to do it differently now. And I'm going to forgive myself, and I'm going to forgive the other person. If there's another person involved, and it usually is. Because forgiveness is the key to allowing love to flow, to allowing your love to flow. Imagine that everything in your life is at peace. All relationships have healthy boundaries. And the ones that aren't, you let go of. And you don't do it by yourself. And this is the peace that Spirit really wants me to share in such a strong way. When humans, when I, and maybe when you start to feel like, oh God, I'm not doing this right. This isn't turning out the way I wanted. Oh my God, I'm repeating a mistake. Oh no, this didn't work out either. Oh, I'm going to end up alone. Oh this, oh that. And we all have these thoughts. When you go there, the gift, the opportunity for these thoughts are for you to be able to say, oh, I'm trying to do this by myself. I'm not inviting the I am presence of who I am, the divine order of all life, of who I am, who you are, of this infinite universe to offer me some guidance and support. And that's where your true forgiveness comes from, in your calm, in your peace, and your love. Just being kind to you. Thank you, Lauren. I see you're here. Feel free to put a comment in. If this helped you, I'm grateful. And if it has helped anyone, I'm grateful. That's why I'm doing this. Spirit is guiding me and wanting me to offer these 15-minute Spirit answers about love. How will this change what's going on in your life with you or with another? Feel free to private message me if you want to have a conversation. I'd be honored. Again, it would be a blessing and a privilege. Private message me. And if not, share it with somebody. If you're getting some ahas, share it with somebody. And yet, if you put comments down, it will help other people. Because this is all about everybody. And everybody as the one. And for you, for me, it's about our individualized expression here on earth. How do we wish to celebrate it? How do I wish to celebrate who I am? How do you wish to celebrate who you are? And taking the divine, infinite creator with you as it, when it's easy and when it's difficult. Because the solution to the difficulties lies in your relationship with the divine. There are no answers in problems. The answers are always in the solutions. And to get to the solution, we must, it's just the way life is, it's universal laws, we must be open to forgiveness and seeing the result we desire, seeing the solution, even if we don't know how it's coming forth. That's what Spirit wants me to say as the end of this divine 15 minutes with Spirit. I am very grateful. Thank you, Spirit. I recognize your presence of who I am and who each one is, and I thank you. I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, Spirit, and I love everyone and everything, because we as humans are perfectly imperfect, and our truth is divine love. This is Joanne Sapers, Love Coach Joanne. If I've said anything that touches your heart, I'm grateful. If I've said anything that's going to help you today in your day, honoring you, celebrating you, I am beyond grateful. I love you. Until next week, bye for now.